Should you use the auto publishing from Instagram feature on Pinterest? If you're new here, I am Kate All of Simple Pin Media. We're a Pinterest marketing agency, and we've been doing Pinterest marketing for our clients for 10 years. So I'm taking all the information we have from working with them and sharing it with you. So a couple months ago, Pinterest added this new feature where you could basically auto publish what you were putting on Instagram to Pinterest. But you had to do a few things first. One, you had to claim your Instagram account on Pinterest. And then number two, you had to set up auto publishing. Now, before you hit all these buttons, here's a few things you need to know. First up, you need to select a board where you want those Instagram posts to go. Number two, you need to decide if you want everything in the last 90 days. Do not select that. So here, I'm going to take a little bit of a segue and talk about the differences between Pinterest and Instagram. So Instagram is very much an in-the-moment platform. It's where you can connect with your warm audience, you can talk about your day, and you can really share with them in a reel or in a post certain things about your business. It's great. But Pinterest is cold. People are searching or they're looking for different things and they're entering into your posts at times where they might not even know what's going on. They might not even know you. So it's important to understand that if you're going to use your Instagram content to auto-publish on Pinterest, it has to be something where people don't need context. They don't need a backstory. So that's number one. You can go through and select which ones you want to keep for Pinterest and which ones you don't want to keep. All right, so many people have said, why in the world would I want to connect Instagram to Pinterest? Even I've pushed back at that because there's been these clunky integrations. Sometimes when you click on, say if you're looking for a new haircut, oftentimes you'll click on it and it will go to Instagram. And then it's like, do you want to add the app of Instagram, but I already have the app. It's just been kind of a mess. I do know that they're working on those integrations, so I imagine that it's going to get better and better. Once a year, and I mean once a year. Here at Simple Pin, we discount our services for Christmas in July. Why do we do Christmas in July? For one reason. We know that creators and merchants need to get their ish together for Q3 and Q4 on Pinterest. Why? Because that is the time where the traffic from Pinterest, the saves from Pinterest are the greatest. But here's what we also know, that you are spread thin. You have a hard time figuring out what's best. You don't want to create images. You simply want to create your content or really ship out your products, whatever you need to do for your business. So we at Simple Pin want to take that off your plate in whatever way we can and help you navigate this really busy holiday season so that you can make more money and your business can grow. So throughout the month of July, we're offering 15% off any one of our services. The offer can't be combined. It's just one service. But the reason we want to do this is because we know that businesses are stretched thin right now and they need some help. And we want to help take Pinterest off your plate. This offer ends July 31st, 2024. So what we want you to do is book a call with our team. And our team will help you figure out which service is right for you and then apply the discount to the service that you sign up for. So click the link below, book a call so our team can take this off your plate and you can rock this holiday season. So here's a few reasons why you would want to do it or the type of business that would want to do it. Number one, let's say that you started your business on Instagram. This is a very common story because Instagram has a low barrier of entry, right? So if you just want to get your physical products going or even your content, you can just start talking about it on Instagram. We see a lot of people who have had that. Now, let's say you want to diversify to another platform like Pinterest, but you don't have a website yet. So the only place to drive those people is to your Instagram account. So there's a very low barrier to entry. You're still functioning on Instagram, but now you can add Pinterest and you still haven't built a website. It's kind of cool, right? So if you don't know if you want to be a full-time creator, gotta test the waters with this. The other reason you might want to turn this on is because you want to grow your Instagram audience and you want to leverage Pinterest to do it. So we have talked about that integration between Pinterest and YouTube. We have a video below where you can watch how we did that. So this is kind of similar. You're trying to use Pinterest to grow your Instagram audience. That's a pretty easy way to do it. So if that's your goal, turn on auto posting on Pinterest. Last, you want to use a cold audience to grow your warm audience. So I talked about this a second ago. People on Pinterest, they're not keen to follow or make sure they pay attention to big brands or big celebrities. They very much approach the platform like, what's in it for me? How can I curate, build, discover my own life? But if you have something that is on Pinterest and you want to grow your Instagram audience, you're going to auto post, and then that will grow your Instagram platform. Okay, so if you want to grow your cold audience or you want to grow your warm audience using your cold audience, I need like those little faucets, like cold, hot, cold, hot. Pinterest is cold. Instagram is hot. If you want to use those cold people that have no idea who you are to grow your Instagram audience and fall in love with you, purchase your products, get to know you, do all the things, this is another great way. So who should not use auto publishing on Instagram? I think one of the biggest things you need to think about is where you want your Pinterest traffic to go. If you are not using Instagram, if it is not a priority to you, there is no way that you should turn this on. It would not make sense. If your priority is growing your email list, growing your audience on your website, don't turn it on. It doesn't matter. Just ignore it, right? We don't have it turned on my account. It's something that we don't leverage. But I think it could be a really good tool for the people who do want to grow their Instagram audience. They don't have a website and they just have Instagram. So weigh the pros and cons and decide for yourself, do you want to turn on auto publishing for Instagram on Pinterest? Comment below if you turned it on and let us know about your experience.